Well, howdy folks. How are y'all doing this morning? We're over in Perryville, Missouri for the Laid Back on I-55 truck show. And as the camera comes down, we're going to get a look at what some of the folks have brought out here to the show. We'll make our way around the square and then head out toward where the truck rodeo will be and some other things that are going on. We'll also get to hear from some sponsors in this broadcast. We'll get to hear from, or actually get to see some of the trucks as they rolled in here yesterday. So leave a comment. Let me know how things are going on your end and where you're watching from. And we'll wander around here and see what we can get into. Good morning, Dave. You're welcome, sir. Thanks for tuning in. What's cool about this town is on this street here, traffic still passes through. Even though we're shooting into the sun, got a fella moving some equipment through. I'm sure I can't say for sure, but you know, he may want to be over here to check out these trucks, or maybe he'll be over here later. Good morning, Cody. Good morning, Dave. Oh, you're tuning in from Tulsa. You're welcome. We'll make our way this way, and we're going to hang a left and go down a side street and then come back and then go that and, you know, continue in this direction. We'll end up coming back to these guys over here. So we're just going to we're going to make some left turns this morning. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yo, you're not the only one. A lot of us, we miss old Bob. Good morning. Yeah, you're right. There's nothing like being in a town like this where you can really relax, and that's the whole thing about this truck show, is being able to show up and relax, hang out with friends, have a drink or two, go in and out of the stores. And actually did a broadcast with James Stiegel. We went into the shoe store here. That's a really good boot store. If you guys ever, you know, if you ever come to this show, you can go in there and grab a good pair of boots. But if you really want to see what some of these businesses are about, there is a video where myself and James Stiegel, we're exploring some of the local businesses here. And those same businesses are the ones that support this show, because, you know, it takes sponsors to get these shows going, and, you know, from year to year. So look at this red truck here. This truck, the red truck, by the way, has been featured on Big Rig Videos in a Rolling CB interview. But let's play an optical illusion on the wheelbase. As the camera moves to the right, the wheelbase just keeps going and going and going. Let's take a minute to take this in. Good morning. That's a little bit of wheelbase. We'll come back to these trucks in just a minute. We're going to spin around and we're going to go down this street right here. Good morning, James. How you doing this morning?
Oh, not too bad. Yourself?
Doing good. Let's go around the other side. Now we can get a better look at this. Good morning. We got a little bit of frame going on here. I was looking back here to see if there was this was set up for pulling, but I don't think so. Not sure what that's set up for with that block on there like that. Lucky grandkids. They get to tool around in that. You don't see these very often. I don't think so. I hadn't planned on it. Yes, there are. We're going to see a lot more. And the blue fleet is a really good looking fleet. Thanks, Joe. It's you know, it wouldn't be much of a job if folks didn't bring their trucks out here to these shows. Yes, absolutely. Let's have a look at the backside of this cab over here. This horn set up. It's got all the stuff going on back here. Let's take a look into the doghouse. Nope. I was hoping there was a cat in there. Alright, so let's make our way back up so we can hang a left and get back to the other trucks that we passed by already. I spoke to a gentleman yesterday that has a Ford 9000 here. I mentioned that I've been doing a live broadcast and I should be down his way between, 8:30 and 9 or something like that. So he mentioned that the truck is a Survivor truck. He's the second owner of it. And hopefully we can make contact with him and get the scoop on that. Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Morning, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
What we have here is an influencer in the wild.
Hi.
Hey, I'm going to give you a microphone. We haven't talked about this truck on camera. Would you like to?
Perfect, absolutely. Let's do it.
All right.
I like talking about this truck.
Yeah, all right.
I'll just do this.
Well, I think you should introduce yourself and let the folks know who you are and what you got there.
My name's Matt Fouts. I've got Matt Fouts Trucking in Hornersville, Missouri. I'm on all social medias, so
All right.
yeah.
Let's start from the front and work our way back. What do we got here for doodads on the front?
Well, this is a 1999 379. Got some custom spade grills, all that stuff. 20-inch bumper. It's on a Sutherland air ride kit. Truck's got 2.1 million miles on it. powered by an N14 5.25 horse with an 18-speed transmission.
So what's the name of the truck?
Call it Ace High.
So with the grill insert, have those punched out spades and whatnot, what's the influence behind that?
Well, I don't know. Actually, I do know. My peephole window over there, when you see, I had a guy make that for me, and he put a little design in it, and I just kind of ran with it. I like the little spade, and it kind of just took off from there.
Easy enough. Pretty simple theme to run with as well.
Absolutely.
Not too complicated. Look at this. You got a whole display going here.
Yeah, this is my This is just my collection of stuff.
So you just stay ready.
Stay ready all the time.
Okay. Representing all the folks in there.
Yeah.
What size sleeper is this?
This is a 63-inch.
Okay. And where do you got it stretched out to wheelbase-wise?
It's actually a stock 270.
Okay.
We've just kind of done our best with what we have and made it look as good as we could.
Sure.
Never cut it.
Now, there was a cab over parked over at James Stiegel's place. Where did that end up getting parked at?
It didn't make it here because the front fenders weren't done. We messed up the front fenders on them and we're getting it fixed, but it didn't get fixed in time.
But it rolled out with the rest of the guys headed this way, or when they left.
It's still sitting over there. We just went and saw it, so it hadn't moved. They might have moved it or something, but it ain't here. It didn't make it here.
Wait, hold on. Let's spin the camera around here.
Okay.
So you're saying you have a great looking cab over.
I have a great looking cab over.
And it sounds good. We're gonna have a clip here. We're gonna play back in a little bit.
Yeah.
But you decided to leave it over yonder.
I didn't decide. It just doesn't have any front fenders on it because we tore them up. It's only got the rear ones on it because the front ones were tore up.
All right. Well, I guess
it was sitting at my good buddy Stiegel's to fix the fenders, and it didn't make it in time for the show. So,
all right.
Yeah.
What do you think of the laid back on I-55 truck show?
This is my favorite show, which I love the people who put it on as well, so I'm a little biased, but this is definitely my favorite show. The downtown look, the square, everything about it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. But also, you had a show this year as well. Actually,
Correct.
It's on your shirt.
Yeah.
Plug your show for next year.
Missouri Money Pits. It's going to be June 11th and 12th this year in Kennett, Missouri.
Okay.
It'll be our second year.
All right, right on.
Yep.
Yeah, I was able to make it down there this year because I was
absolutely.
in town. I was burning some time and rolled down there and enjoyed myself. So.
And you helped us make it really good. It turned out really good for the first year, and I'm glad you were there. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was. All right, Matt. Well, we're gonna stroll around and take a look at some other things. Thanks for giving us a quick tour.
I appreciate it. Thanks for coming by.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Yep, you're welcome. All right, so we got a couple trucks right here. We got a really, really nice Peterbilt down there in the distance. That is spectacular. Good morning. How you guys doing?
Hi. Good job, baby. Those girls are about to pop.
Hi. Who knows the most about this truck that can talk on camera? Would you like to give us a quick rundown on it?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't know that much.
Well, give us the basics then.
Okay, you know.
I'm gonna hand you a microphone if you don't mind. You don't. I won't point the camera. You can stay seated. You can relax.
No, I don't know that much.
I mean, it's a truck. I mean, it's a Diamond T. Do you know the year? All right. Well,
I'm sorry. I
That's-
don't know.
That was the people who were out here yesterday.
I know that I sat in it to put it on the
Yeah?
truck here.
okay. We'll have to come back another time because I got.
Come back around the person who has the most knowledge about that truck.
Uh-huh.
That will be-
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't want to misrepresent.
Yeah, no problem. I found it interesting that it's a right-hand drive. Yeah.
It's got some stuff on it. Like, I don't know what this is. Like, I was in it to put it in the tow truck, and it's got things on there. I don't know what it goes.
All right, cool. We'll see ya.
It looks like a medieval.
You know what's amazing right now?
Oh yeah.
It's overcast. I don't think there's no call for rain, so that's good compared to yesterday. It was a little toasty yesterday. All right, so this is what I was talking about. Let's take a second to take this thing in. So I've seen the louvered grills before, but I've not seen a shield or bug shield or whatever you want to call that outside of the louvered grill. Look at that single cab mount. That's different. The folks that operate this rig, they're always looking for good help at Bennett. So if you see them at any of the shows that they go to, please come up, get some information about all of the different opportunities that you have for working at Bennett. Good morning.
How you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Exactly. Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to head back in the direction that we came from. right beyond the traffic light. There's some more trucks down that way. We'll take a second to look at the Wallace truck and the JSH truck that's parked there. How y'all doing?
How you doing, man?
Doing well. You know, yesterday in the distance, I've heard this truck, the engine start up. Is it too early to have a demonstration?
Right now.
All right. Before we do, I'm doing a live broadcast, by the way.
Oh.
If you like, I'll give you a microphone where you can just give us a quick rundown on what you have here.
Yeah.
And actually, you know, I'll be replaying the other video that we did the other night, so they can tell us about what we got here. All right. There you are. You can either hold that or wear that, whatever it's going to be comfortable for you.
Sure.
All right.
Hold on. C16? Yeah. Okay.
All right. So we're live. Introduce yourself, where you guys are from, and
Sure.
what we got here.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name's Matthew Schmidt. I'm with Larry Schmidt Truck Parts here in Perryville, Missouri. We got our full-on drivetrain display here. I got a C16, 600 horsepower cat engine. If you come out and see us, you can see the oil pressure. We try to start it about every hour on the hour. Sounds really good.
Okay. What else you got here?
So I also have our, if you want to walk with me over here, I got our Schmidt Premium gear package. I have a Fuller 2918, a Rockwell 23160.
So what makes these
That's an
premium?
RDL 23160. This is a RRL 23160.
So what makes these premium?
So these are 100% OEM parts, 2-year warranty, and extended bench work labor warranty after 2 years. You can exclusively get this at Mid-America Peterbilt in O'Fallon, Missouri. They are our exclusive partner and vendor, so you can buy through those guys.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we're hoping to sell the whole drivetrain. This was all married in a truck, and we decided to. We have a salvage yard as well, so we decided to cut the truck and try to sell the components out of it.
Okay.
So you know, if you're gonna be the best, you have to run the best, and that's the Schmidt Premium brand.
Sure. And what do we got on the display table over there?
So if you walk over here with me, this is some of the broken gearing we see. This happened this past week. This guy right here. We think what happened is they either had a loaded dump truck and was rolling backwards and popped the clutch, or they left the parking brake on.
And what, for those that don't know, what part is that?
This is a ring. This is a ring. If you match this guy up over here, you can see on the back side. That's this right here.
Okay. So that's in the...
It takes a lot to break that stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
So, just one more plug. We are Larry Schmidt Truck Parts. We are launching our premium gear package. You can get that at TLG Peterbilt, Mid-America in O'Fallon, Missouri. They're a preferred vendor of ours, so you can work through them and all their whole parts counter or salespeople to buy our gear package. Or we're happy to sell directly through them, but you'll get it a little cheaper through Peterbilt than me.
Cool. Sounds good.
All right.
Speaking of sounding, can we hear this?
Yeah.
Fire up.
Yeah, let's turn her on and roll.
And before we do that,
Hold on, Thomas.
is there anything that we should know about this engine other than it just being, it is what it is?
Well, we reconditioned it and went through. There's a parts list. We got to feel pretty good about an engine before we sell it to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So we feel real good about this one. We think it's been rebuilt at some point. There's hardly any blow by to it, and it sounds really good and strong. So,
If
So
you wanna
what you're saying is people can call you guys up and just
Yeah.
get an engine that's ready to go similar to this?
Yes.
And do you guys ship?
Yes, we ship.
Okay.
Absolutely. If you want to come over here, I'll show you the oil pressure gauge
Okay.
when Thomas starts it. And you can keep an eye on this gauge right here. Yeah. I got some really, really smart fellows that work for me and work for the business. And they came up with all this stuff and made it look good and made sure it was going to be right and tight.
Awesome.
All right, let her go, Thomas. So I wanted to introduce you to my right-hand guy over here.
Sure.
This is Gabe. Gabe, you got any extra information on the engine that we need to know about other than just...
Well, we put rod main bearings in it. It's really real low. It's pretty tight. There ain't much blow by.
Okay.
So oil pressure looks good.
And it's for sale.
Yes, sir. It's for sale.
All right.
Yeah, the whole package here, 43.5, the whole drivetrain. All this was married in a truck, so it all should sync up pretty well if you got a frame you want to mess with, or if you want to build a truck. It doesn't get any beefier than this.
Sounds good. All right. And how can people get a hold of you?
Yeah, so we are at lstpinc.com or 800-530-5283 is our 800 number. We're both very, me and my dad both are owners. He's big owner, I'm little owner. But we're both on site every day. So if you need to get something or get something moving, me and him kind of do the selling. So
Sounds
I'm
good.
happy to work with anybody who wants to give us a shout.
Sounds good. All right.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thanks for your time. We'll see you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Yep. Oh, look at that. There's a parts list right here, or price list. Let's go around this side here. The monstrosity under the hood on this truck is amazing. I didn't get a chance to get any photos or video of it yesterday, but that'll be on my list to come back through here with the intention of getting a full interview on this truck. The folks that built this, I believe this is the JHS guys. They got a whole lot going on. So now let's go back this way. We're going to walk in reverse since the sun is to the right, so we'll make sure that we get a good exposure on the trucks. And once we get down to the end, I have a playback from yesterday where the trucks were rolling out and headed this way and getting parked. like the look on this headache rack. I don't see them often painted like that, or wrapped in this case. It looks good. Good morning. Yes, it is. Like I said a second ago, I'm really appreciating the overcast at the moment. That is true. You gotta appreciate some old iron. I forgot to mention that there'll also be a light show playback from last night. So stick around, you'll get to see what the light show looked like. And if you're coming out to the show, if you're local to the area, you probably know about the parade that'll happen later on this evening as well. That'll get recorded and that'll get posted at some point. I think if you heard this truck running or idling, you wouldn't want to call it slowpoke. Oh, it's a shame. Only the motorcycles for sale. Pretty cool way to haul your motorcycle, though. We all know about these things. We're just gonna go over yonder. Oh, it's a gas engine. Look at that. So I'm going to make my way back to the traffic light and hang a right, and we're going to continue going down and looking at some more trucks. But in the meantime, we'll do a playback from yesterday when the trucks were heading out and coming this way. And this show is in Perryville, Missouri, about an hour-ish south of St. Louis, off of I-55. All right, so we're back out here, some live action. And those that are watching from the beginning are familiar with what we have covered so far. So we're going to spin around and we're going to head back in the opposite direction. Here on this road here, we got a bunch of vendors, food vendors and whatnot, and t-shirt vendors. But we are interested in these here trucks. Thanks for tuning in. That's a little ways away, but the internet goes that far. I appreciate you tuning in and leaving a comment. Good morning, gentlemen.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Good.
Dad said she caught him. Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
Good morning, Miss McGee.
Good morning, Chris.
How are you?
Oh, fine as frog hair. How about you? Trying to get my stuff before
Good morning.
people are all in the shot and
Yeah.
it's super, super, super hot.
Yeah,
You know?
I hear you. You know,
I saw you yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to say hi before you were skedaddled on to the next one.
well, you know how it goes. I'm going to give you a microphone. We're doing a live broadcast.
Okay.
I didn't want to speak for you guys when I pointed the camera at the name of the truck is your RV. The name of it is
Southern Belle.
Southern Belle. Yes, yes, yes. So, explain what people will learn about if they came and had a conversation with you guys.
Okay, so Southern Belle is here, and we set her up as a display for driver recruitment and information. So if someone has an interest in Bennett family of companies, any of the 14 different divisions, they can come speak to me about the different divisions. I can give them literature and information. We can then set them up an appointment to talk with a recruiter for that particular job. So say they're looking for Department of Defense secured transport, or a toter and want to do truck transport, or Bennett Motor Express and do flatbedding. We can take care of getting them that information, talking to them about it, and sharing kind of our vision for truckers, and then ask them what they're interested in and what they're looking for to see if we're a fit for them.
Okay.
So yeah, it's an awesome opportunity to be here. There's a lot of beautiful trucks. So.
Cool. So you guys sort of act as a liaison in a way?
Yes, so I
Okay.
recruit for Bennett Motor Express, but I also act like a portal to get to all the other divisions and make sure that, because everybody has a different interest.
Right.
So, you know, we want to take their particular experience and pair them with who they need.
Yeah, and there's a lot of options. How many different options in terms of freight is there with Bennett?
Oh, there's a lot. So we do a little van freight. We do open deck, overweight, heavy hull, oversized, overdimensional, general freight. Yeah.
Okay.
Very, very varying trailer setups and axle setups, and yeah.
I guess the question should have been, what doesn't Bennett do?
So we also, believe it or not, we do dual wheel pickup trucks, and do we actually have people that come to us and they lease on with a dual wheel pickup truck, a dually, and move. And
Like
actually
hot shotting?
Yes, and we do a lot of RV moving with that. But we also have Bennett Motorized, which is just a division of people that move motorized equipment from place to place. So I mean, I joke a lot and I say about the only thing that we don't do right now is box trucks.
Well,
So yeah.
that is cool. I learned something. That is pretty cool.
We do a little bit of everything,
All right.
and we're growing every day. So.
That is cool. All right, very cool. All right, well, we'll see you later on in the afternoon.
Awesome. Thank you.
Enjoy. See you. Good morning. All right, going back to some of the comments. Yes, this absolutely is the best town. One of many small towns. I mean, Huron, South Dakota is another really great town that supports their local truck show. that's the Wheel Jam Truck Show. Good morning. I'm not sure. I know last night they were, the line was wrapped around the building for Mr. Halfcut's signature. Hello, Larry. Good to see you as well. All right, let's continue looking at these trucks. We're going to continue moving down the row. Let's take a guess on this wheelbase on this cab over. At this point, almost just it's not even the wheelbase, it's just the overall length of the frame. I'm going to go with 360. 360 to 370 total frame length. Well, I'll have to find the folks that own this and get an answer. Good morning. Yes, that would have been Hector would have been a great addition to the show. Hopefully you guys can make it another time. Hopefully wherever you guys go with the truck, you guys enjoy yourself. For those that don't know, there's a video that we did at Super Rigs this year at Bristol. And Hector's the finely restored Peterbilt 359 that was shown off. And it certainly was a stunner. I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. You can just about reach through here and touch the front bumper. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, let's continue, shall we? I forgot that we also have, as we come out here at the stop sign, it's great that I can reference directions by stop signs and traffic lights, but we got some trucks over to the right at the stop sign that we need to run down there and have a look at. In the video that I posted earlier this week on the YouTube channel, it's also on the Facebook page, myself and James Stiegel, we went into a couple of the different businesses around the square. Villainous Grounds was one of the businesses that we went into, as well as around the corner we went into the spa. They also provided yoga and some other treatments and things like that. And we went into the boot store and a couple of other places. So if you're curious about some of the businesses that support this show, you can go and find that video on the YouTube channel. Also later, we'll have a playback of the light show from last night, so you'll get to see what these trucks look like lit up. And what else do we have to play back? Oh, we have some of the sponsors. We'll hear from them, what they think about the show, why they sponsor the show, and earlier this week I went over to a automatic truck wash. So we got the automatic car washes and stuff like that, but there's an automatic semi-truck wash that's really, really technologically advanced. I was pretty surprised. I went down there because I was intrigued, and the technology behind this wash is it's pretty cool. So we'll have a quick video, about a 2-minute video on how that works as well. Somebody got it right with this one. The stance is on point. So after this playback here, we're going to watch a 2-minute video about that automatic semi-truck wash that I was speaking about. We're going to shoot through here and hang a right, and we're going to continue down and look at some more of the trucks that are parked out that way. How an automatic wash works. So introduce yourself and tell us how the wash works.
My name is Dave Bogenpole. I'm one of the owners here at Double D's Big Rig Wash. Our automatic washer works much like a touchless automatic that you've had through your car. It's just we are actually supersized. So as the customer pulls up, they pull up, they get out, they size their vehicle, choose the wash according to their length, and then they just follow the prompts. We have signage, and then we actually have voice prompts that will help walk them through the process. They'll pull in under our underspray, pull up. The machine will actually tell them when to stop, where to stop, and then after that, it'll tell them to put their vehicle in park, and the machine does the rest of the work.
That's cool. So what are some of the automations that you guys use in that process to wash the vehicles?
We actually use a 3D processing when we look at these vehicles. So our very first pass that we have in this is we are actually doing a scan pass. So what we do with that is we are actually taking a picture of that vehicle, all of the stacks, the whatever contours of the whole vehicle, bringing that into our CPU, and then we are going to give that wash a custom wash according to the vehicle. So no matter whether you've got a truck, if you've got a flatbed, if you've got a piece of equipment on it, if it's a truck and travel trailer, whatever it is, our top wand is going to contour that, and each wash gets a customized wash. We soften all of our water that is used in our wash cycles and our rinse cycles, and then obviously we do a spot-free rinse at the end. So not only is it soft, but we actually force through reverse osmosis, and it is a spot-free rinse. Our wash is open 24/7, which you can come in at any time and get a completely touchless automatic car wash. We are actually staffed right now, Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30, where we are actually doing wash tech prep. So as the wash is going, we're hitting the grill, the bumper, things like this to help get some of the excess bugs off. As our business expands, we plan to extend those hours.
How can people contact you guys?
Anyone can contact us by our phone number. They can contact us by our website, or basically we're available on social media.
I'm really curious. All right. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'll have a longer video that shows some additional information on how that automatic wash works. That'll come out sometime in the near future. But back to these here trucks. We're going to take a look at this one, and we're going to go down this way here to the right. And I think we got like 4 blocks worth of trucks to take a look at. Down at the very end of this street here is the Tractor Museum. The Tractor Museum has one of the most unique collections of tractors that I've ever seen. Also on the YouTube channel, there's a video that will run you through all of the tractors that are in there. But if you're here at the show, you can go down there and get a tour of the Tractor Museum. I believe it's $5 just for the truck show attendees during this weekend. But it's definitely worth it. You're out of the sun, in the air conditioning, and you're looking at some cool stuff, especially if you're into tractors. And what's unique about that museum is that these are all, they call them orphan tractors, companies that are no longer in business. They've restored some of the tractors that they've had there in the past. Now, you know, we all have seen those scooter coolers that people buzz around on, but now we have ATV coolers. So, you know, you got to step up your game. If you're running around on a scooter cooler, you need to get yourself one of these ATV coolers. Hydration is important, you know. Yeah, it's been a good time so far. Today it's a little cooler, a little overcast for the moment. I do see our overcast is starting to go away, so within the next 30 minutes we're probably going to have some full sun. What's great about this town and the way that the trucks are laid out is that as you walk around and you're checking out the trucks, there's always things to do. And the businesses are open, so you can take a break, go inside a store or go inside a business, and you can really work your way around the town looking at trucks. So it's not like you're deadheaded in one direction because you've looked at all the trucks and now you got to make that long walk back and there's nothing to do. So that's one of the cool things. If you've just tuned in recently, there will be a playback from the light show last night, so stick around for that, or come back later and watch the replay. Either way, it'll be on this video, this live feed. You get to see what these old trucks look like lit up. You gotta love that look of the 3 matching full fenders, and they do obviously for size. The tires are on that first axle a little smaller, but that look, you can never, at least me, can never get tired of that look. How you folks doing this morning?
Good, how you doing?
Doing all right.
That has to be on the airbags.
At the beginning of the broadcast, I talked about a Ford 9000 that we will be passing by. This is it. The owner isn't here right now, but he did come up and he said hello, and he told me a little bit about this truck in terms of it being him being the second owner, all original equipment. I think I don't remember the mileage on it. I want to say it has low mileage, but I could be wrong on that, but don't quote me on that. He did mention that it is for sale. So there's that. I told him that I'd be coming through at a certain time, so here I am. I said that I'd have to come back through because we're going to walk down this way past this truck, and we'll have to come back through. So maybe we'll catch him, and we'll see if he wants to talk on camera about it. Yes, it is a great show. And we're in Perryville, Missouri. We're going to pan the camera this way because we have 3 trucks over here. So we're going to back up just a bit. In the last broadcast I did when we were over in Pigeon Forge, I'll say it again. This is the definition of just show up. Just show up. Have a good time. It's better to show up, have a good time, enjoy yourself, see your friends, make new friends, all of the above. Park whatever it is that you drove in and get out, have a good time. Nobody's going to judge you. I'm not going to judge you for that. I'm going to give you some props because you did show up. You brought a truck. You increased the truck count. You increased the spectator count. And more than likely, you'll have a good time and you'll tell some folks about what you enjoyed, and some other people might show up as well. So I know you want to finish your truck. It's got to be just right. It's got to do all the stuff. But show up.
Get the umbrella out for long. It's gonna be hot. Yeah. Yep, I've already soaked myself in sunscreen.
Morning. Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
You was here last year, wasn't you?
Yes, sir.
I thought I remember talking to you there. Don't you put that on some kind of truck show or something there? You do that?
Yes, sir. It goes on the old YouTubes and Facebooks and
I remember talking
all the
to you
other
last
stuff.
year there. I thought maybe I'd get famous there, but ain't nobody called me, nobody want my autograph, and nobody sent me any money.
Oh, gosh. I got to make sure I got the address right.
Yeah, I got the address right. Yeah. Well, she'd probably get it there anyhow. So.
Maybe that's what happened. She intercepted it.
They're pretty good at that.
I don't recall seeing the truck number in there. What did the truck look like?
On that Saturday or Sunday, but you know, I'm just going up on Friday after I'm done with work.
Right. I don't know. They're kind of talking about sending this truck off to get some little touch-up stuff done to it. I don't know how that'll fall with our schedule. But it,
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, this is definitely. This just got the trouble about a couple months ago. Yeah, I think it got to do like this is a brand new deal. I think it's gonna be this for the last year. But next year, I don't know. Yeah, it's almost every night. But I don't know. It's gonna be a nice.
right, I can't really say, well,
So the white KW with a green stripe. I'll look for it when I pass back through there. We're gonna go back that way. Before we go on down the hill, there's some combos down there as well. We're gonna have a look, well, and also where the driver rodeo is gonna happen at 12. Let's have a look at what some of the vendors had to say about this this show and why they support it. So we're hanging out this evening, and we're over at Stiegel's Truck Shop, and we're standing with a gentleman that some of you may know him. You definitely know the shirts, but sir, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
I'm Jay Kennan from Big Rig Tees out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. And this is my 7th year at Laid Back and I-55 Truck Show. This is only 3 truck shows I'm going to this year. This is one of them.
Why do you come to this show?
Well, James and I go way back. He was a young kid when he came up to my booth back at Mid-America about 7 or 8 years ago. He says, "Will you come to our truck show?" And I said, "Where is it?" And he said, "Perryville, Missouri." And I said, "Well, we might as well go to Perryville. It's just down the road." So we're 6.5 hours from here. I've enjoyed every year ever since.
Awesome. How would you explain what the show is in terms of what it is and what it feels like to attend?
Well, the title says it all. It's laid back on I-55. This is one of the most laid back, fun-loving. The truckers get together, they talk. Everybody, I mean, there's not even really judging, and the whole town comes out on Friday night. The whole town comes out on Saturday night. A lot of energy, a lot of excitement, great entertainment. It's a blast. And we play golf up here on Wednesday before the show, and I played golf like the last 5 years. I actually won the first year, and I'm not on the back of the green jacket, but I won the first year I came.
We just enjoyed a nice meal, and we're socializing a little bit. So I want you to introduce yourself and tell us who you are and what you do.
I'm Jason Markley with Markley Trucking. We haul anything flatbeds, tankers, reefers, dry vans.
Oh, awesome.
Go a little bit of everywhere.
Okay. How long have you been coming to the Laid Back on I-55 truck
We've
show?
came every year since they started.
Okay.
Real good friends with James. Our dads used to truck together, and we've known each other, our families, forever. So when he said he was going to do a truck show, I was the first one on, and then it's just a great show, great environment, different little vibe, you know.
That's cool. So if you had to describe the show to somebody that's not been here before, how would you describe it?
I would say it's a show for everybody, for like family. The women like it because of the downtown area, you know, the boutiques and stuff like that, and just a different vibe. Great place to come.
We're standing with a gentleman that has a company that sponsors a show, but why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
Hi, my name is Matthew Schmidt. I'm with Larry Schmidt Truck Parts. We are a business that's been active since 1981. My father started it. He's a big owner, I'm a little owner. We are really excited to be part of the truck show this year.
That's great. How would you describe the show here?
It is a great opportunity for the community to see this trucking industry. We got two big companies in this town that they do trucking, and just brings a lot of the people together, the community together. We got music, we got food, we got big trucks. It's a great time.
And so what would people find if they decided to go online to look you guys up or stop in? What would they find?
They would find that anything with a big truck, we do it. We have a 100-acre salvage yard with about every make and model. We have a rebuilding and service department that rebuilds engines, transmissions, differentials. I have a $2 million new parts facility. We can do 99 out of 100 jobs without ordering parts.
Wow.
We also recondition trucks and make heavy spec dump trucks and build trucks to spec for our customers. So anything with a big truck, we should be your first call every time.
Awesome. Sounds
I don't know
good.
why you're messing around.
All right, sounds
Give
good.
us a call.
All right, how would you find you?
You can find us at www.lstpinc.com or 800-530-5283, or you can email us at mschmidt@lstpinc.com or lschmidt@lstpinc.com.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, there you have it. Some of the sponsors that support the show. They do it for a good reason. And if we can catch one of the other folks that, Tiffany, she helps to organize the show, maybe she can tell us how the show, or what the show benefits in terms of the organization. But this is where we left off from. As you can see, a bounce house will be here later. So more stuff, more family-friendly stuff here. And we're gonna pick up with this truck. We left off here. We're gonna hang a right and keep going down the road. So we're looking at the space where the truck rodeo is going to happen, the truck driver rodeo. And the American Legion also, I believe they're going to have some goodies out here, some food, drinks, and things like that available. Good morning. We'll see you. But in the distance, on the other side of this truck here, we have the space that is allotted for combos. And going forward, as far as I know, all combos are invited. And this space that we're going to be walking into, they're looking to get it filled up with lots of combos. Well, it looks like we might be having a demonstration here, a little test run. How convenient. Or maybe not. Good morning. They didn't hear me, or didn't see me either. I better get out of the way. Now he saw me. Good morning. Doing well. How about yourself?
Good, good.
I'm doing a live broadcast here. Do you have a second to give us just a rundown on what you're putting together?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to turn this microphone on. I'll hand it over to you. And the mic is active. Introduce yourself. Who are you with? Company-wise, and what you're putting together.
Hi, I'm Mark Brandt. I'm with Wallace Transport out of Cuba, Missouri. And today I'm working on setting up a truck driving rodeo for the drivers to compete in. There'll be 5 obstacles here today: a left-hand turn, a right-hand front steer axle turn, and then a diminishing clearance where they'll be squeezed down to 2 inches wider than the truck.
Okay.
And then obstacle where they got to back up and get as close to a barricade as they can without touching it. And then the final one is they'll pull around to the stop line and they'll see how close they can get their front bumper to the line without crossing it. Each obstacle is worth 50 points. And then there's a first, second, and third place prize winner.
Okay. Very cool. Okay. Very nice. I'll be looking forward to it.
Yeah.
All righty.
All right. How you been doing, bud?
Good. Well, we'll see you later. I'm doing this live broadcast. We'll go down there, look at these combos, and then I'll make it back up here to catch some of the rodeo. All right, we'll see you. Thank you. I kind of want to compete in this truck driver rodeo. I don't know if I'll have time, though. I got other things to be doing. Let's go have a look at these combos. Going to back up a second here. We are thankful for the breeze today. Yesterday we did not have this breeze, so I spoke too quick. It's gone. Well, crap. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a breeze for a bit. We'll take it. Over to the right, or straight ahead at this point. Inside the red building, that building stretches all the way over here. That's the tractor museum. Lots of cool stuff in there. If I could guarantee the signal wouldn't drop out, I would take you guys in there. Howdy. There's some characters down there.
He's the guy who does he does all the videos on YouTube. Man, I've heard about that.
Yeah. YouTubes. Yes, all the YouTubes and the Facebooks and the whatnot. We're doing a live broadcast now. So, introduce yourself there on the left, sir.
Dan Brinkman.
And
Night shift.
Yes.
Career Center.
Yes.
Washington, Missouri.
Well, just so the folks can hear you, I'll do a quick little introduction. So you got a microphone now that people can actually hear you, and then we'll go over to the right, or to your right.
Dan Brinkman, Washington, Missouri, Four Rivers Career Center, the night shift. We built this truck. You guys might have seen it before.
Jeff from 12 Gauge Customs, just down here at the laid back I-55 truck show, having a blast.
You know what's interesting about 12 Gauge Customs is when I talk to guys over the last 13 years, I think at least 60 to 70% of them would have said that they had a 12 gauge product on their vehicle. So
I'm pretty sure if you walked around here and that's true for 60 to 70% of the trucks sitting here.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I can't tell you how much we appreciate that. We've been definitely blessed to be associated with you guys. It is 100% the motivation every morning.
Very cool.
And we appreciate it.
Yeah. And a throw to the podcast that you're just in on Four States podcast. I got to learn some things about you by way of the podcast. So if folks have not seen that, they can go over to Four States YouTube channel and watch the podcast with Brian Martin, Jeff. And the yellow gentleman, I don't know his name. He was there?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
Jeremy?
Jeremy.
Okay.
Jeremy.
All right,
That's right.
great.
Yep.
Jeremy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, sir, your name?
I'm Brian with Semi Casual.
Very good. I had heard that you had a pretty interesting truck show in the mountains a couple weeks ago.
We did. We had a pretty cool show. It was a lot of fun. You were there. You did a lot of videos from it, and I'm still kind of floored at how awesome it turned out. The cool trucks and all the people that showed up in the support. It was neat.
Yep. I'm ready to go back.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It was also a little cooler.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's
the heat
that.
index here today is going to be like 100 and something.
I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to think about it, but we do have a really good breeze.
We do have a breeze today.
Yeah, we have a good breeze. All right, guys, I'll let you guys get back
to
it.
Real quick, do you know a little bit about this at all?
Yes, we actually did a video at ATHS about this truck, but you can still share what you'd like to share.
Well, we did. So me and Jeff came up here and saw this truck basically about a year ago. And the truck was in pieces everywhere. So they had the chassis and an engine in it that would start, and they had a cab in another room and a sleeper in another room in the hood. And so we've never in the year's time have seen this thing together until this morning. And we're actually going to be making a whole YouTube video and talking about all this stuff. But it's all done by high school kids, and that's the teacher. It's a pretty neat deal.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, and it's spreading. What you've done is spreading, so that's great. It's spreading to other instances, other schools, so that's great.
Yeah.
I want to throw something. I'm just gonna throw you in the hot seat here, but are you gonna be doing the trucker rodeo today?
You must have heard me over there.
Yeah.
You must have heard me, or you must have read my brainwaves, because I was thinking that, and then I said it on camera. I'm like, man, I was like, I kind of want to participate.
I hope we were walking by. And I'm like, I hope Chris does this.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't know if I have time,
No, you've got time. I'll help you. So listen, I'll film you while you do the trucker rodeo.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was gonna say, as long as you promise not to film me when I do it.
Oh no, I'll be filming you. All right. Well, in that case, what time is it right now?
It is. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't have a clue.
It is 9:52.
9:52.
All right. I think I might have time to get some of the things out of the way. We'll see.
We need to do it. Come find me.
We'll see. All right. All right, guys.
Mike.
We'll see you.
Thanks so much.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
Yep. All right. This truck is known by many. Chris Santoyani drives this truck. And happy to see him down here, as well as the other guys that run with him. Good morning. I had to get a little closer because this is the first time that I've seen a pinstripe, coming through a truck like this. I had to think for a second. I think maybe because it's a little worn here, that's not a bad thing, but I had to get a little closer. It looks cool. So now we're going to have a look at the light show from last night. So we're going to play this back. It's a 20-minute light show. So we'll play that as I'm walking back up toward the center of town. I'll narrate for just a second because there's no audio from the drone, but it's such a great view. The town center makes such a nice focal point, and the way that the trucks are arranged, they just show off really well. It froze at the same spot. I'll see what I can do about that. There will be a video that comes out that I'll post that has all of the activities and things like that. So the light show will be included with that. Let's see what we can do to get that back live to you guys. In the meantime, we're just going to have a look at the trucks that are lining the road as we walk up toward the city center. Yeah, it is a good turnout. Always appreciate all the guys that take time and get their equipment all ready and burn some fuel to get up here and show it off. Good morning.
How's it going?
Good. Good morning, Dennis. Good. How are you doing?
It wasn't too hot this morning, huh?
Yes, absolutely. Doing a live broadcast here.
Oh, live broadcast.
Yeah. I'm gonna back the camera up.
Yeah.
Here's this fella here.
Yeah. Hello. Howdy.
I was doing a playback light show from last night, and the file is corrupt. So to make up for the loss of the light show, if you wouldn't mind talking about their purple truck down there. We've never talked about that on camera.
We can.
And we'll give the folks a little extra.
Yeah.
So as we walk that way, introduce yourself.
I am Joe Eldridge. Let's put this on. Let's put this on correctly here. Joe Eldridge, sometimes known, AKA as Truck Show Joe. Yeah, so we haven't had this truck out in a minute. But obviously it's a phenomenal unit. I was really excited to get it out. This was built down at New Gen with a lot of 12 gauge customs stuff done to it. and this truck actually came from Jeff at 12 gauge.
Okay.
He bought it off somebody, and Higgs did the stripe layout on it, and then they actually did the decal. You know, it's a sticker kit, so they actually decaled it up, and then whatever Jeff had planned for it, or whoever, I don't know exactly what the situation was there, but he's like, you know, I think I'm going to sell that truck. And Derek at New Gen was like, well, hey, you know, Southern's scooping up a lot of 389s, so they would probably scoop it up. So we did, and this one's a little longer than we normally order, so we added the little lift axle on it, the drop axle on it, I mean.
What's the wheelbase?
So this one's 305, and we usually do like 302. So we sucked up that extra couple inches of wheelbase by putting that tag axle on it. So we have a use for light duty tag axles, you know, so it's not a heavy haul front. And so we built it for that. We had a driver that was here that had been here a while, and they were going to give it to him, so they were kind of doing something a little extra with it. And then he ended up having to leave for some different reasons. He lived a little ways away. So then it's like, well, now we've got this pretty nice truck. And we just kind of kept going a little further with it, and they're like, it's almost too nice to work. So
sure,
it ended up at Matt's in I guess what, 25? Yeah.
Yep.
And we just been showing it, but a lot of really cool parts on it. We had already kind of done some chicken lights between the wheels because we own JTX Forged. We kind of wanted the wheels to pop. And we'd done it before, but the lights just weren't right. And I told Derek at New Gen, I was like, we need to build a light bracket and put them right in between each set of fenders. So it turned out pretty good. They do get a little banged up in there. This is what I like to call a touring show truck. We're not working it, but we do drive it. So I'm trying to coin that phrase.
Sure. Well, yeah, because there's different ways that guys will transport their trucks, their show trucks, obviously.
Right.
I mean, and there was some conversation about that in terms of a truck that is trailered versus driven versus whatever. There's only two ways to get it. You know, we can't airdrop it, but I mean, somebody will at some point. But now that I said that,
they'll figure that out. But yeah, New Gen did most of the work on it. Obviously, it's got Hogue built fenders on it. Most everything else is either New Gen or 12 gauge. Mostly 12 gauge. New Gen has the capability to build that stuff now, but at that time, Jeff was building it all for them.
Whose lights are those?
So those are Cali Customs, all but one on here, and she knows that because we had a conversation. But I had one go out, and I couldn't get one fast enough. So, but yeah, Cali Customs. I don't know exactly who those are, but they're kind of cool because they light up. With the reverse, each light's a reverse light, so that's kind of cool.
Okay. So the center,
the
double bubbles,
are Cali Customs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then these, you're not quite sure.
I'm not 100% sure on those. You know, that's something that Derek and them did. The Betts lights are all 12 gauge Customs kits or New Gen, and with the Betts lenses on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, I'm on a thing. Yes. Hey, you're good. This is the first time he had built it. We really love these slide rails that he built.
The covers?
Yeah, the covers for the rails. Yeah. So this was originally all the way back. We showed it with it back, but then when we started hooking a trailer to it, we had to cut them, and we used the back half back here. But kind of a cool little thing. We've done it on some other trucks now, but you know, Four States built us one of those a long time ago for Ivy's Poison, but they weren't stainless; they were painted. So
yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out because I've seen it, but I overlooked it and didn't mention it.
Another thing that's kind of cool is this was a stationary slider when Jeff bought it, so they added the slide rail, and so it didn't have an airline for the to move the fifth wheel. So Derek put that little quick connect on there, and I've got a hose that runs forward and hooks into your air.
Okay.
So it's kind of clean. There's no airline. Yeah. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And it originally was supposed to have a chain rack. Our work trucks have chain racks. So he built the deck plate already, and when we decided to not put the chain rack on it, he's like, hey man, the deck plate doesn't go all the way up. So we added that live bar, which actually turned out cool.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but I mean, it just covered that little hole up a little bit. And then Jeff made these boxes. Usually you want to show off frame these days, but we're like, what if we had a little short set of boxes? So that's a custom set of boxes. Nobody really makes one that short.
Yeah.
And man, they're handy because you can throw a lot of stuff.
Yeah, doubles as
storage.
storage.
You throw a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, this is a weed burner truck, so these are Dynaflex, and they are dummied, and I know people catch a lot of flack about it, but hey, I did not wash this truck, guys. I drove this here, and I simply wiped all of the bugs off it because they're not cooked in.
True.
So,
Good point.
You know, people talk about non-active stacks versus active. Hey,
Yeah.
I'll take the non-active all
Sure.
day.
Yeah.
So much easier to maintain.
Yeah.
It does have a 12-gauge grill in it, 379 grill, and we ran a little bit more simple single squares. Dane Nelson bug guard.
Nice.
Yeah, 12-gauge bumper. And then we have the JTX big hole wheels on it. Something else is kind of cool. So on this one, I just did every one, but the lug nuts Lifetime actually etched in the JTX forged in them. Sometimes you can see it in the light, sometimes you can't. And then that's also like the second set of boltless hub oilers that JR made. Since we were in with them at the show, he said, well, you got to run these new oilers of mine, which I was just totally mad about because they're so cool.
I know, right?
Yeah. And they do have you can't really see it, but they do have a purple glass in them.
That's cool. That is very cool.
So.
All right, sir. Well, thanks for giving us a quick rundown.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you. I got 4% on this battery, so I'm kind of trying to cut it short, but at the same time, while we're here and you got the mic still, this is your first time here. Tell us about your thoughts on the show.
I love it. I really like anytime there's like a town setting. So I was just thinking when I was walking down here, you've got breakfast down there. You can grab a drink down there. You can pretty much do anything you want within walking distance. There's some, rooms right here. So I love it when you've got everything right here and you don't have to. A lot of times I don't have a car, so it works out really good for me. So 10 of 10 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thanks for your time on camera. And I think I'm going to borrow Mr. Brian's deck plate here. I don't think he'll mind if I set this down. I'm going to swap a battery. And meanwhile, while I'm doing that, the folks can watch a playback from yesterday when these trucks are rolling in here. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and we will see you guys soon.